Hello everyone and welcome to Lift News. My name is Max Beers.
And I'm Sarah Gonzalez.
And we're your lead correspondents.
Today we'll be sharing floor-by-floor interviews with some very special guest reporters from Williams Elementary, 2 entertaining commercials produced by our communication students, and a special piece on our very honored guest this week, Miss Temple Grandon.
Thanks, Sarah. We had very special guests this week at Lift. 2nd grader Lily Brown and 4th grade Savannah Ive spent the morning with us, and they visited several floors and interviewed students and staff members. They're members of the broadcast staff at Williams Elementary, and they did an amazing job. Let's take a look at their day here at Lift.
Okay, what is challenging for this course?
What is challenging? I think one part that's challenging is people who have never worked in like film or music, learning it for the first time.
Okay, so what do you think you can gain on?
Me. I think I can gain a little bit more knowledge about the video side of things because I'm used to working with a lot of sound stuff.
What projects have you done? If you've done any projects, what are they?
I have recorded an advertisement with my friend Brandon, and I recorded a monologue of myself speaking.
Okay. So what do you want to gain on in this course?
What do I want to gain on? I want to gain skills that might help me in the future.
Okay. What do you think the hardest thing that you have to do here?
I'll say the hardest thing to do is just keeping myself paced. Is like you got to make sure that you're doing the work and you're not just like not doing it. If that makes sense, you got to do it. You got to do it outside of school or this lift.
What is your favorite part, and what is your thing that you need to gain on?
I have a really good time hanging out with the children down there. So we have a different range of children that we take care of throughout the day. And you said what is my favorite thing? Favorite thing is just the atmosphere. It's very happy here.
How could I make a talking banana, and could I make it walk?
Well, put some computer parts inside of that banana, write a little program to make the banana respond to whatever you have to say, write a program to make him walk, and you got yourself a walking and talking banana.
I honestly forgot the questions. Again. How does the air conditioning control the temperature?
So how the air conditioning goes temperature? So the air conditioning pulls in the air from the outside, and there's a temperature gauge in there that will push the air into it, and it will set the temperature out and to our rooms, and that will be the temperature of your room, of the temperature gauge.
How could I make a talking banana? And could I make it walk?
Maybe you could just put you can take a banana, gut it out, maybe put robotic arm axles in it, and then put a database in it, and maybe it could walk.
What do you think that you can gain on this?
So I think being on the leadership floor is really powerful because my students gain a lot of confidence in themselves. They get a lot better at public speaking and being able just to do things that kind of take some bravery.
Okay, so what do you do with your students and how do you help them?
Yeah, I like to make sure that my students and I have a lot of fun because learning should be fun. So we build that into every day. We take the time to get to know each other and just kind of know how life is going, not just school. And then one of my favorite things is to try to give them as many experiences as possible, like with people in our community.
Okay, what do you think you can gain on this course?
I think I've gained a lot of experience. I just recently finished job shadowing, and I've learned a lot about the field and what I want to do when I grow up.
What do you think is the best part, and what do you think is struggling for you?
I'd say the best part is the freedom. I express that I want to get out and explore new things and learn new things, and so I definitely say that's the best part.
How do you keep up with everything?
Do you mean in the kitchen? Well, there's a lot of people in here, and so we dedicate roles to each person. For these, for example, I dipped them, one person rolled them, and one person heated up the chocolate.
Okay. How does the food at restaurants taste better than at home?
Well, typically, restaurants have higher quality ingredients, so you could go to Walmart and grab like chicken, right? But if you go to a high-end restaurant, they'll have specific chicken that they get from around the world that is of higher quality because it's fed better foods.
Okay.
Would you like to try some of these cake pops?
Yes.
These are both chocolate.
Give a thumbs up.
The Thneed. All natural, all inclusive, everything you could need.
Harvested organically from naturally grown truffle trees, the Thneed is easy on the skin and on the environment.
It's a hat.
It's gloves.
It's a scarf.
Not to worry, the Thneed can handle spills.
Can also be used as protection.
The Thneed will take you from drab to fab. Now for the low price of 15 cents, a nail on the shelf of great-great-great-grandfather snail. The Thneed. It's not a want, it's a need.
Mr. Smith over here. Hey, buddy. I just want you to know, I think you're the best, no matter if you're hurt. Yeah, I'm sure you do. Everyone says that. Maybe this Gatorade will put you in a better mood. Maybe it will. Thanks, bud. All right, well, see you, Mr. Smith. Hope that Gatorade makes you feel better. Thanks, buddy, for doing that. Here's my jersey. Wow, thank you so much, Mr. Smith.
Those elementary reporters did a great job in their interviews, and we look forward to having them come back again to ask more hard-hitting questions later in the year.
I couldn't agree more, Sarah, and I also thought this week's commercials were outstanding. We would like to close our broadcast this week by sharing some footage of our distinguished guest, Dr. Temple Grandon, who visited Lift Friday the 13th.
Dr. Grandon is a faculty member at Colorado State University in the College of Agriculture Sciences, and she is also the subject of the Emmy-winning biographical film Temple Grandon. She is a world-renowned expert in the cattle industry, as well as being an outspoken advocate for the rights of people with autism. Let's take a look at some key moments from her visit and find out a little bit more about this fascinating lady.
Dr. Grandon's visit was made possible thanks to the efforts of the Mattoon Arts Council. Arts coordinator Julia Degler and Mr. Chris Molesky co-coordinated the event at Lift, which was very well attended by students and staff members from throughout the area. Dr. Grandon spoke at great lengths about her life as a pioneer in the field of cattle science and the many ways that she's broke down barriers, both as a female in a male-dominated field and as a person with autism. Her advice for parents of children with autism was that they need to be doing some kind of work for people outside of their family by the age of 11, such as dog walking, washing cars, and other service jobs. She credited her own experiences with doing such tasks at an early age as the catalyst that helped her become a highly functioning expert in her field. She stated that oftentimes children who are on the spectrum are not given the chance to attempt different lines of work and explore independently, and she feels like this can stifle their growth socially and cognitively. Another strong message that Grandon shared was the importance of celebrating and appreciating all types of thinkers in the world today. If you're interested in diving into the specifics of her expert knowledge related to visual thinking, you can purchase her latest book, Visual Thinking, at Amazon.com. After sharing some advice for teachers, parents, and students, Dr. Grandon fielded several questions from the audience. She took particular delight in those questions posed by some of the local ag students that were in the crowd, and her main advice to them was, go out on field trips and get involved with the animals, crops, and all things related to agriculture. She also encouraged students to document their life experiences and their area of interest, and then to be bold and share their experiences with anyone in their field that might help them to take their next steps towards success in education and employment. If you would like to learn more about this fascinating lady, please visit her website, templegrandon.com.
Wow, what an inspiring lady. We were truly honored to have such a living legend visit us here at Lift.
Well, that's all the news we have for this week. Until next time, remember to keep lifting each other up out there in America.